Hi, Rebecca.
Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes today to chat with me with Country Confidential.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
So today you're at your dad's big soiree there in Texas, aren't you? Did you perform later tonight, right?
Yes.
It's the 4th of July picnic. Now up here in Canada, we celebrated our Canada Day on the weekend, so it's kind of similar to your July 4th holiday there.
Is that right? So
Yeah.
It's pretty close to ours, huh?
Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. Now, you're going to be up here this weekend at the Cavendish Beach Music Festival here in Prince Edward Island.
Yes.
Have you been to Canada before, Lucas?
A few times I've been out there.
Yeah, and have you been to specifically the east coast of Canada? That's where we are, where the festival is going to be this weekend. Have you been to the east coast before anywhere?
Yes, we played the Truro bass play. Yeah, we played the Blues Festival last year.
Oh, great! So you play the Blues Festival. Cavendish this weekend is a more country music festival, but I mean we get some kind of crossover artists too, with a little bit of rock in there as well. So do you find your music, Lucas, is versatile enough that you find yourself playing a lot of different kinds of events like that? I mean, you're a little bit of country, a lot rock, you're a lot of different things.
Yeah, well, country rock.
Country rock.
Yeah, and blues and mixed in there, so.
And your new CD is Wasted. It came out in April.
Yes.
I hear Neil Young had some input on that album.
Oh, he just had some advice at first. You know, he just said, there's certain ways that are better than others, so we just took his advice there, you know.
And I guess he had some interesting advice about full moons as well. Didn't that become kind of a theme right up to the release date of the album?
Yes, it did. And it's good to, it's always good to do musical things on full moon because the energy's different, I think. I think that every full moon tends to be quite an interesting and emotional night. And I think it's good to take advantage of those energy shifts.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool way to look at things. And you were, I read you were partying a lot while you were writing this album, but the CD, it turns out, isn't necessarily about being wasted in the partying sense.
No, it's just, it is and it isn't. It's about that and about all that entails, basically. And so wasted can mean a lot of things.
And your sister Amy is on a couple of the tracks as well.
Yeah, she's there. She'll be here tonight.
Will she?
Yes, we'll be singing tonight together.
And what about Micah? Is he around there today as well?
Yeah, he is. He's riding a bus with me right now.
Now, you were also a big part of your dad's Heroes CD recently as well.
Yes.
You had some duets on there with some big names, Merle Haggard and Sheryl Crow, Ray Price. Your brother as well was there. You must have had, I can only imagine when you were growing up, Lucas, you must have had some pretty neat visitors around the house.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Always had a bunch of people walking in and out that were real interesting people,
Yeah.
People to know and grow up with.
And who among those people might have been, aside from obviously your dad, the people who might have influenced you the most, do you think?
Probably Chris Christopherson is out of all those people that were around a lot. And then Neil Young, obviously.
And your dad, of course, probably your biggest influence, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah, he's my biggest.
I saw the video for Just Breathe. It's a beautiful video.
Thank you.
And it's so relaxing just to watch it. You and your dad seem very much alike in that video. Would you say that's true? I know that's just acting, but in real life, do you think you're like him in many ways?
Yeah, we weren't really acting that much. We were just kind of doing what we do.
Oh, well, that's good to know. That makes me like the video even more now.
Yeah, we go out driving a lot. So it just was natural.
Where was that shot?
It was shot in a place right outside of Austin, about an hour outside of Austin. I forgot what the place is called.
Okay, because you and your brother kind of live in California, right? Is that where your headquarters are, kind of in California?
I'm not in California. My brother's in California. I'm on the road most of the year, and I actually don't have a place of residence right now.
Oh, really? I was going to say, where do you call home? But you don't have a spot you call home right now.
No, right now I'm on the bus.
With your band, and you guys seem like a pretty tight-knit group of guys. When I read interviews and that sort of thing, I usually hear the other guys in the band chime in as well. So it sounds to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, that it is a real group effort with you guys, and there's not one person that kind of takes control. Is there kind of a leader in your band, or are you all equals?
No, we're all pretty democratic. I mean, it's a great dynamic because we all feel like we have our roles that we play, and we do it well.
And the name of the band, Promise of the Real, is very interesting. How did you come up with that?
That was kind of a Neil influence. We really loved Neil's music, and in fact, one of the members and I met at a Neil Young concert. So after that, there's a song he has called "Walk On," and one of the lines is, "Sooner or later, it all gets real." So we're the promise of the real.
Oh, what an interesting story. That's cool.
Yeah.
And now with your CD, Wasted, the cover art is beautiful, and I know Micah helped you with some cover art in the past. Did he do this one as well?
He did, yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful stuff. He's quite an artist.
Well, I'll tell him you said.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. When you guys come up here this weekend, Lucas, what can the fans in Cavendish, PEI expect from your show? What are you going to bring with you?
Rock and roll and country, a little bit of country and rock, and just good music all around. I know you're still a young fella, so you probably still like to party now and then. I know you were quite a partier when you were writing Wasted, but kind of said you weren't so much afterward. Will you be partying after the show up here? Will you guys go out to a bar? What do you like to do after a concert? Oh, well, that depends on how long we're staying. A lot of times we don't stay the night. We'll just start headed to the next gig. But it just depends on our schedule. Yeah, and I've mellowed out quite a bit. Most I'll have is a glass of wine, maybe a beer nowadays.
Yeah, you like wine. That's good to hear. I just figured you'd be a beer guy. So if you drink wine, that makes the ladies love you even more.
No, yeah, I prefer wine over beer. I'm not much of a beer guy anyways. So that's all right.
Yeah, that is all right. Well, Lucas, we're certainly looking forward to you coming up to Cavendish this weekend. Forecast is pretty good for the weekend. I think we're going to have pretty good weather, and I think you guys will have a pretty good time. We'll try and show you a good time here on the east coast of Canada anyway.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you so much. And again, if anybody's looking for your music, Lucas, your website address is what?
PromiseOfTheReal.com. And we're on iTunes and Facebook and all that.
Lucas, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to chat with me today. I'll let you get back to the picnic, and happy 4th there, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Lucas. Bye now.
Bye-bye.